Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Killer B, the doggone Witch Rider General. You got Witch, I'm burning them up. Yo, I just want to do this live stream and stuff real quick, just to calm down a little bit. I just got in a heated discussion with some, some monkeys. That's the way I'm gonna put it. The motherfuckers are so goddamn slow, man. You have to explain stuff, and like you try to explain what you're saying, they don't want to hear it. But I'm going to talk about the Chris Harris thing a little bit again because I heard Chris Harris video earlier and had Elder Yara on there, right? So I guess El Yara fooled Chris like he was gonna like what I mean, piece everything out, be on his side and all that stuff. But both of them were a bunch of swindlers, a bunch of liars, a bunch of hypocrites, right? Both of them. I'm not even talking about Son. I'm talking about them two, right? Um, it, it is listening to the thing. I'm just like, yo, this is just so fake. Chris Harris wants Sonetta to apologize to him on all these platforms where Chris has done worse. He says what, like literally slander. I never heard Sonetta slander Chris Harris. I've never heard him slander Chris Harris. I didn't listen to all the stuff. Maybe he did. Everything that Chris Harris, I mean that Sonetta has said about Chris Harris, I've been hearing about Chris Harris for like over 10 years or more. 10 years or more. I've been hearing. People say the same thing. Even at times where I didn't even believe it. They say the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Right? But now he got your other Yarah on there, the biggest hypocrite of all of them, of everybody. He said, and would say Chris thought El Diablo was gonna, you know, side with him to make him look good, but he cut it straight down the middle. He said, "Yo, I like I'm over here trying to piece things out, but I felt offended. You talking about my God, saying f my God and all this stuff, right?" He said, "I felt some type of way about that, and like you shouldn't be disrespecting me." And so, which he's absolutely right. Which he's absolutely right, right? And I gotta chill on that sometimes. Like, right? I know I've said it, but not really mean it, just to take jabs at some of the people that was on here, right? Because I know that'll just drive them crazy. Sometimes I know they're not gonna listen or whatever, so I just take that jab to, you know what I'm saying? But people have a right to believe in who they want to believe here in this United States of America. They have a right, right? Like I said, my problem is when that person tries to tell them that his God is better than yours and that you don't deserve to live because you don't believe in his God, or according to him, you can't be a part of his deity or whatever, right? So that's basically my stance, right? And for Chris to come out and say, oh, he got no problem with homosexuals and stuff, right? But then tell a person the F is God. That's some hypocrite shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be straight down the middle with that shit. Whether you talking about a God, you talking about somebody's sexuality, you talking about because none of these things pertain to you. None of these things have some. None of this stuff is against you. Have any type of war or agenda against you. These people just living their lives in this country, like, right? But Elder Yara said he want an apology because Chris Harris is saying F his God. But I say this to Elder Yara, nigga, you say F your God to your God, right? And where I said Chris don't owe you an apology for that because you owe an apology for that because Chris doesn't believe in him. So your God is not going to penalize him. Guess who he's going to penalize? He's going to penalize you because you're doing things that was basically telling your own God to F you, that I don't believe in you and that I don't believe in any of the outcomes of my behavior underneath you were underneath your protection of your God. Just like with me. You slandered me. You didn't want to say admit that you was wrong. You didn't want to admit you was wrong on this debate with Chris Harris. I tried to explain it to you in your era, and you didn't want to accept that, and you were embarrassed. And what you said, you said Killer B was molested as a kid, and now he's molesting other kids. Put up a fake video and try to tell everybody it was me when everybody says that. Oh yeah, I never seen his face. So if you had that video, why didn't you show people my face in the video? And you just put my logo over the person's face, and everybody now see that it was a lie. So you bear false witness. Now, what does your God say about a person that bears false witness? He'll kill you. He'll kill you. And guess what? I never got an apology. There was never a public apology saying that, hey, I was wrong for doing this. I didn't mean to do this. I was just upset or whatever. Please forgive me, people. He could have just said it to the people. Fuck me. I could care less what you said because I know it wasn't true. Yeah, I'm not gonna get all my panties all up in the bunch about it. Know what I'm saying? So, not that I wear panties on, so that came out a little crazy. But but I find that crazy. Like, so it just shows you the authenticity of these people, man. They calling themselves elders, they calling themselves priests, but who ordained you, nigga? Who ordained you to be a priest? Nigga, you a used clothes salesman and motherfucking Cleveland or where the fuck you Chicago, I forgot where you live at, nigga. You a used clothes salesman. So like, nigga, like what is wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. And Chris Harris has done all this chaos and sit there and want to put the blame outside now. Leave him alone. I bet your behind will be back over there. If he lets you, I bet your behind will be right back over there. And the only reason you trying to do all this, trying to get things iced out, to smooth things out, because you have nowhere else to go now. Where you gonna go? Who platform you gonna go on? You gonna go on SVDL? I guarantee you, Solomon have a trap ready for you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that favorism and all that stuff won't be over there. Where you gonna go? JJ 7000? Where you gonna go? Judah Nash? Where you gonna go? You damn sure ain't coming to Killer B. That's for goddamn sure. So you know all your stuff is exhausted. You can't go to Amon Ra. You can't go to Aunt the God Killer because you don't cuss them out and taught them all types of shit. And what everybody say, you a crying baby. Go check out Trey Tell Thomas channel and look at the old videos he did on Chris Harris. Bragging, showing off, and then want to cry. Yeah, that video is funny. He got him on the little car. Say, I'm rolling. They hate it. Shout out to Trey Taylor, yo, for doing that shit. That's history right there. Y'all could just go back and just check that shit out, yo. Trey Taylor Thomas put in Chris Harris, Agent Chris Harris or something like that. Trey Taylor Thomas. Tretel Thomas. And y'all see it for yourself. No, it's a shame, man. It's a shame, yo. Because y'all niggas sit there and like believe in these people. Y'all niggas support these people, sending people cash out. Speaking of cash out shit, y'all niggas don't be sending me shit. I'm tired of that shit. Who? Kareem Smith. Hey, what's up, Kareem Smith? How you doing? Um, ain't no shalom over this, but peace unto you. Peace unto you. Ain't no Israelite over here. But yeah, I appreciate the peace and stuff like that. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come on and talk about this? Also, I'm gonna put my supporters list up here. If anybody want to become a supporter, you can send me a cash app of any amount or use any of the YouTube portals for donations like Super Chat and super stickers and all that stuff right there. And I'll add you to this list at the bottom of the screen and also give you a personalized video, which I'm supposed to do for DeAndre Green and I haven't done yet. my bad, dude. It's been a hectic day and stuff. And I just hopped on this and as soon as I'm like, oh snap, I was supposed to do that video for Homeboy. Yeah, so it's sad, yo. It's crazy because a lot of people like really like look at this community as something like they need, like something that they actually need, and they really don't need it at all. Their lives would be like so much better if they never even found any of these motherfuckers. Like on some real shit. Um, these some long ass links they give you now. So that's the link there. Let me know if that shit works or doesn't work. It should work all right though. Yeah, man, it's just sad, yo. It's mad sad. Like I had to explain something. I was arguing earlier with these people, and like it gets to the point where they want to fight you and all types over stuff that they don't know. Like you don't know it. Like just shut up on it, or at least listen to what someone else has to say about it. Even if you feel you know what you're talking about, listen to what somebody else has to say about it. It's like, oh, you don't own nothing in America. You don't own your house. You do own your house, motherfucker. You have to pay taxes though. You have to pay taxes. You own your house. Yes, you have to pay property taxes. Yes, there's zoning laws. There's tax laws, zoning laws, um, other type of regulations and stuff like that. That's included with your home ownership. But you have a right to dispose of and to sell, to do whatever with your home according to the laws. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't have your home and like here in Connecticut, you can't have your home and not cut your grass. Why? Because that brings down the property value of the person that's next door to you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to create rodents and stuff. And not only the rodents are going to harm your property, which is that's your business, but it's going to harm the next door neighbor's property. So they have laws against that. It's simple stuff. It's elementary. I had like one of those the militia dudes used to watch my channel and stuff. He used to come on the panel and stuff. I had to tell him, like, dude, you supposed to pay taxes. We don't have to pay taxes. We shouldn't have to pay taxes. I'm like, why not? I say, your kids go to school, right? I say, how your kids get to school? On a school bus, right? Or say you driving to work, driving to school. Guess what? If there was no taxes, you wouldn't be able to get out of your fucking driveway because there would be a big mud hole in front of your driveway because they're not paving the streets. Guess what? There wouldn't be a stop sign. And he does tell me you don't have to stop at a stop sign. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. They wouldn't be traffic lights. Guess what? Your kids wouldn't have school books or laptops. Like now, the kids, they don't got no damn school books, got laptops and all that, tablets and stuff. But you wouldn't have any of these things without paying taxes. So you think, okay, don't pay it, and nobody will do any of this stuff for you. So when it comes to your house, they're not going to pave the street in front of your house. They're going to leave it muddy. They can leave it this dirt. So when it snows, when it rains, you're going to have a big ass mud bog, and your car's going to get stuck in the road. But don't call the state. Like you better have your own tow truck to come pick that motherfucker up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid, like common sense stuff. Like it's crazy. Yo, what up, man? Look, 240 Gray. Hit the link you want to come up on here. I know you be having something to say. Yeah, but like back to like Chris Harris and stuff, but like, yo, that shit is fucking crazy, yo. Crazy. I just don't be understanding it, yo. Like how these people be sitting there and like 271 motherfuckers in there watching. And I'm like, 271 dumbass motherfuckers and shit watching this shit, yo. And Neo just popped up on my notification thing. Shout out to her and stuff. But Neo, don't let Chris Harris fool your ass. Cause he's gonna try to creep up over in your platform talking about you don't got no problem with gay people. And I said, you know what that nigga said. You know what that nigga said. You know what he said. And a leopard does not change his spots. A leopard does not change his spots. He'll do all this stuff to manipulate you, to fit his little agenda for a little while. Then he's gonna throw you back under the bus. That's what they do, right? And it's not like I come to the defense of Sonetter. Like I don't look at Sonetter the way I used to look at him. I really don't. Like I really cheer the nigga on now to could be scraping y'all dumb motherfuckers was sitting there listening and watching that shit. Like fuck it, he might as well get if there's stupid motherfuckers out there, you might as well be able to make money off. Fuck it. Fuck it. My big issue was that he was promoting the Hebrew Israelites, the people that was actually doing opposite of what he's supposed to be doing for the community. He's supposed to be helping the community, giving the community knowledge and all this stuff, entertainment knowledge and all this stuff. But really, what it has proven is the spread this cancerous organization. You know what I'm saying? And that has resulted in people's death. I don't lost track. Well, I lost track at like 17 in like the last 5 years of people dead by the Hebrew Israelites. It was like 17 motherfuckers dead listening to these motherfuckers. And they would have never known. And the majority of these people, the blacks and stuff that was killed, because the majority of the people that was killed by the Hebrew Israelites weren't white people. They weren't. They're their own people, mostly children, young adults, and stuff dead. You know what I'm saying? And these people wouldn't even know about these motherfuckers if it wasn't for Sarnetta. Because Sarnetta gave these people a big enough platform for them to grow and for more people to be able to be exposed to. I'm not saying the whole thing is on Sarnetta's shoulder, because it's not. Like, they was already up on this motherfucker before Sarnetta even started this shit. But I just didn't like the fact how he was portraying these people as like good people for like the community and stuff. Like, no, absolutely not, dude. And knowing the shit that a lot of these people were doing, and he was still having them on their platform, not just Hebrew Israelites, but other people. Look, just like that dude, young Malachi York's son. Remember, he was interviewing Malachi York's son, and in the midst of that, what happened? He ended up in a New York Times or the Daily Post or whatever it was, that New York newspaper, right? Where there was like he like was burning the kids. He's doing something to the kids. The house caught on fire or something. He beat the kids up. I forgot how the thing went. It's crazy shit. Like, he did some crazy shit, like burning and like straight up. Well, basically it was straight child abuse, like some severe child abuse that he did, and it was never brung up on the show. I never heard him brung it up on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that he did a disservice to the people. That's like basically my only issue with him. Like, really, the whole thing, like, people was talking about, oh yeah, he had AIDS. I think that was 240 that had said that. Oh my God, who you for? I gotta cover that. And that fits. The Julio Fulio claimed to be a Hebrew. That sound about right. He got the right name for it. He got the right name for it. Um, yeah, man. Like, I just feel like some kind of way about that. You know what I mean? And I feel that I should have every right to feel that type of way about it, right? Um, and I understand, like he said, he just here for the entertainment. He put the information out. He don't have to um say he's part of that or believe in that. He just let the people come on there and shoot their shit, right? But you got to look at who you putting up on there, because the role that you putting out there, saying that, like, all right, I'm for the black people, I'm educating the black, bring the education to the black people, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, is more of like a black activist like type of thing. But you're promoting people that's doing the absolute opposite for the community. And when I believe we don't need no goddamn black activists and shit for black people in America and shit. There ain't no need for none of that shit. But we all American motherfuckers on here. And most of our issues, we start our issues. Most of our issues are caused by us. And some of y'all might disagree with me, but the link is there for y'all to come on here and talk with me about it. But more than free to do that. I believe most of our issues here and problems in the United States are caused by ourselves, um, or could be handled by with better, like what I usually say, decision making in America. Um, I don't know. Let's talk, y'all. Somebody hit that link, yo. Somebody hit that link. What up, Soldier? Soldier, Soldier. Um, let me know if that link don't work too. I'm pretty sure I got it right. Um, Yeah, man, it's crazy. Y'all hit the like button too. Y'all come up in here. Like I said, if y'all want to make a donation, my Cash App or anything like that, all y'all got to do is send a donation, super chat, however y'all want to do it. Cash App is preferred. I don't care how much you send. I don't care. You send 75 goddamn cents. I'll put your name here at the bottom of the list and make a video, a thank you video for you. At least you guys get something. Some you motherfuckers send money to motherfuckers. They don't even say thank you, motherfucker. And shit, they just take your motherfucking bread, go about their motherfucking business. I do this. Even if later on, like we fall out, I don't even like you. Guess what? There's a couple motherfuckers on here I don't fuck with. But guess what? That was part of the deal, and they asked us is still on the motherfucking list. But back to the show. So what do y'all guys think about that shit? About what was said? If y'all watched the Chris Harris video, I thought it was complete trash. Like it was complete just some because I seen Chris do this before. He same thing Judah Nazareth does. He tried to gain the he tries to gain the popularity of the crowd of the platform and then flip on the owner of the platform and try to take all the people with him to his channel. You know what I'm saying? To try to bring down the house. Every group that Chris has been a part of, he tried to do that. He tried to do it with the Solar Vision, tried to do it with the Judah Nazareth, he tried to do it with the Side Editor, he tried to do it with the JJ 7000, he tried to do that shit to Irish Skate, he tried to do that shit to Killer B. I mean, Chris, why I ain't get no apology? You said motherfuckers should shoot me in my fucking head. Am I lying? He said that shit on more than one occasion. And for what? Why? Because I stand on my own 2 feet and not ashamed to be truthful. So many things, y'all. This just jealous. I brought a new dude on my channel, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent. Like shout out to him and stuff. I've been talking to him lately on some occult esoteric stuff behind the scenes. And I brought him. And I even let him go on Chris's platform before he even came on mine. Me and Siberius was cool like behind the scenes for a minute. And then I was like, yo, you want to learn about like my channel, like the shit that the people I be dealing with and stuff? He's like, yeah, I threw him in the shit head first. And the first channel I put him on was Chris Harris's. And what Chris decided to race bait him. We didn't know that Siberius had a child by a black woman. He tried to make him out to be a racist and just because he was from the South and all the shit. And it backfired on Chris. It really did. It backfired on him hard. And like he was sorry he did that. And Chris even told me his dad even said he was sorry. Like he shouldn't have did that shit. Try to race bait him, and guess what happened? All his viewers were agreeing with the white dude on his stance of the questions that he was asking. And it totally back. One of Chris's best supporters on this channel sided with Siberius over Chris. And he was like, whoa, shit, I done fucked up here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a shame, yo. Elder Yarah, man, you be ashamed. Say you're the biggest fraud. Oh yeah. I got a video on my channel too with Elder Yarah threatening to kill Chris Harris. Y'all remember that video? People that have been around here that long, where Elder Yarah said he was gonna get in his Cadillac and come and kill Chris Harris. Y'all remember that shit? I'm gonna find that video tonight and put it in my community thing. It was a funny video. I did it like a news flash, like a news break and shit. And I showed the Cadillac and shit driving and shit. It's just crazy. Cadillac, let's go to get Chris Harris. That was back in the day. Um, yeah, Eliara is this totally untruthful person. Like he's the farthest from anybody that they should call a priest or an elder of anything. Of anything. Even this crew, the Yahweh War Machine. You remember I called it the other member and shit, sniffing cocaine and shit. I caught his wife sniffing coke and shit right on the camera. That shit, the video right on my channel right now. Yeah, I think it's in the membership thing. You got to join the membership. But fuck it, it's worth paying $5 to come a member and shit to go see that video. Cause that shit was hilarious, yo. It was on Rob Rack's channel. Rob Rack had to go for a second, left us on the panel. It was me, Zapara, and the dude Yerim Yahoo for Yahweh War Machine. That's Elder Yarah's right hand man. And I noticed how the nigga kept turning his camera off. Like he would turn his camera off to turn it back on. He turn it off to turn it back on. And then when Rob dipped, he said, "Yo, I gotta go to the bathroom, son." Like, right? So he left the room, but he left the camera on. So me and Zapara, we jumped off the panel, but we still watch it in the chat. So we see this lady come in the room with a rolled up bill, like a rolled up piece of paper in her hand. Right? I'm like, what the fuck going on? She goes sit down and she put the headset on. She's like, "Hello, hello, can y'all hear me? Hello." But she thought, like, you know what I mean? She could motherfuckers was talking because she saw the people in the chat. She thought they was talking, so she put the headset on and all this shit, like, right? But she didn't know the camera was on. So she couldn't see that the camera or whatever and stuff because there was nobody on the panel. But the live stream was still going. So she's sitting there and then you hear an elbow. You know how you eating and you got your wrist like on the plate and like your wrist hit the edge of the plate and they make that porcelain hit the table and you can hear that sound and shit. You would hear that. And then you see the reflection of the plate in her eyeglasses, right? She got the rolled up paper. She puts her head down. You hear her snort like go. And then she said, I gotta stop this shit. She took a big ass line and shit off that fucking plate, right? And she will pick that head up, holding the nose, everything and shit, right? And then here come this nigga come in the room. He started cussing her the fuck out, like talking to her like a fucking dog. So that's showing you how the Hebrew Israelites even interact with their women. That shit was crazy, yo. She was talking big shit to this lady, yo. Like, you stupid ass bitch. Like, don't say, I don't think he said call her a bitch, but it was to that effect. Like, you know what I mean? It was to that vibration, right? And she was like, shit, nigga, I'm just trying to, like, you know what I mean? But really, basically, he went to the bathroom. She came up there and sniffed up all this shit. And I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? I got that shit on video. And like that nigga couldn't do nothing. He couldn't deny it because I got it all on video. You see the plate and the eyeglasses and everything. Yeah, that shit's on my channel and shit. It's called the Yahweh Coke Machine. I think that's the name of the video, the Yahweh Coke Machine. So it just shows how their whole crew is. And that's one of the same dudes that helped make that video on me. That false video. Like who would do that shit to somebody? That y'all always be kicking myself up off this motherfucker. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link up in the chat again. Shit. I know a couple of y'all fucking mad watching this shit, mad like Yarah mad and shit. I guess he feel he made it to the big tops now. He ain't got an answer to Killer Beat. But yeah, man, that shit crazy. Wanna call me all out my name and shit with no evidence or nothing. Just sit there and slander. Now that's slander, motherfucker. That's straight slander. You're gonna put a picture of a dude up there, cover his face up, and tell everybody it's me. But the whole time, all these people claim, like even this dude, I even got at him for like trying to promote that video. What's his name? The old crippled Israelite nigga, the nigga in the motherfucking wheelchair and shit. Um, not mighty Hebrew. What's that nigga within the goddamn wheelchair and shit? Hebrews in the hood and shit. That fucking idiot. I told him. Then I did a video on him. And they got a long ass fucking pinky fingernail and shit. I'm like, nigga, you sniffing up all the goddamn blow and shit in the whole neighborhood. I'm like, nigga, you ain't got nobody to change your drawers. You supposed to be some big time crip or whatever the vice lord, whatever the fuck you claim to be and shit out there in Chicago. Like you claim to be this big dog, like big homie type motherfucker. And you ain't got nobody to even take care of you, nigga. You ain't got nobody to take. You got holes all in the wall and shit. You gonna poop your diapers up and shit. You ain't got nobody to change your diapers. Where the gang at now? Where the gang helping you? They ain't nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. Got the old dirty coke fingernail and shit, motherfucker. And he sit there lie too. And what he called himself? He called himself a priest and an elder. Of what? Priest and elder? A priest is ordained. You just don't become a priest, motherfucker. Just cause you say you're a priest. You become a priest when somebody ordain you a priest, nigga. Somebody makes you one. So I want to know who made these motherfuckers a priest, especially Elder Yarah. And got nerve to call people gay and all this shit when he got a whole gay motherfucking Catholic priest brother. You just look at the nigga and shit. He's like, well, goddamn. Look just like Elder Yarah, too. I said, well, who this nigga? You want to talk about motherfucker? Who's this nigga? Y'all see this? All this shit on my channel. It's all on my channel. Old shit, too. Old shit. Ain't nothing, no new shit. But, yeah, man, I just be voicing my fucking opinion on this bullshit, man. This shit crazy. This shit unbelievable. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here and stuff. I'm about to go lay down and shit. Sit here chilling. What the fuck is that? Oh, what the hell going on here? I'm gonna watch Neo for a little bit and then go about my business. Um, yeah, y'all. So I thank y'all for tuning in. The ones that did tune in, Kareem Smith, 420 Gray, Soldier, um, everybody else that tuned in and watched and stuff. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do more live streams and stuff. I've been going through some shit. I ain't really got time. I got plenty of time, but I gotta be in the zone. Like yeah, y'all could tell from my voice and stuff. I really don't be in the zone like I used to and stuff. But hopefully things get better. My situation and stuff will get better soon. I get back to the old killer bee and shit, knocking these motherfuckers down and shit like I supposed to be doing. So with that, so I gotta keep giving it to Chris Harris and stuff. Kick that Elder Yarah out there too. Um, and yeah, I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace. Killer Be the Witchfinder General. Like, share, and subscribe.